You're watching the Daily Dodge Pre-Game Show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Daily Dodge TV presents Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball. And tonight it's a clash of two of the top teams in the state of Wisconsin. We've got the Oostburg Lady Dutch in town to take on your Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the gym, and I'm joined tonight by Norbert Durst, girls basketball writer and content manager for wisports.net, and Aiden Voigt is our engineer and videographer for this broadcast, which is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Pre-Oostburg team. You've got the twins, the junior twins, Addie and Riley Ketterhagen. Both of them, I believe, are Green Bay, UW Green Bay commits. And there is a younger sister, a freshman, Kinsley Ketterhagen, who already has an offer from Iowa State. And she
had Wisconsin offer as an eighth grader. So yeah, she's already one of the top freshmen in the at least the Midwest. Definitely one of the better freshmen in the entire nation.
Now, I was looking forward to seeing her play tonight. Unfortunately, she's out, an ankle injury, and it sounds like it's going to be a couple of weeks here before she is back. But her sisters are still a load. I mean, Kinsley is averaging almost 25 points a game, but her sisters, they can more than make up the slack. Addie Ketterhagen averages 22 a game, and Riley about 15. So they're very capable.
Yeah, definitely. Addie's a little bit more of the creator, whereas Riley last year really turned up the score, and she shot the ball so well from the outside, and that's huge for them because anytime you can dribble to the hoop and get somebody wide open on the outside, and you add in another one, Kinsley, which we won't see tonight, but with three of them, that's just dynamic and very tough to stop, and it's going to be fun to see how they do the rest of the season.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, Norbert, but Riley Ketterhagen missed several games at the beginning of the season. She was injured. Now her younger sister, but Riley is back and playing pretty well since she came back from injury.
Yeah, definitely. And, it's one thing as coaches go, at least, you don't want injuries, but at least it forces you to create depth. So you kind of get ready for the postseason, even though you maybe don't want to see those players out right now. But it definitely gets those other players ready to go for a tournament run for Oostburg.
Well, speaking of Division I recruits, Beaver Dam has one of its own, and that's Natea Donaldson. And she's been phenomenal in her junior season. She's leading the team in scoring, averaging just under 20 a game, 76% from the free throw line. She is the leading rebounder on the team, grabs about 8 rebounds a night, and just some great numbers there. She plays really good defense as well. UW Milwaukee, where her older sister Jada plays, has already offered her, and there's good reason because she's a special player.
Oh, definitely. And at the start of the year, I think there was question about her making that next step too, because you averaged 12 a game or so last year, and now when you're the marquee player, you probably do have to bring that average up, and she's obviously totally proven she can do that, as well as playing good defense, because sometimes when you turn up that offense a little bit, maybe it takes a hit on the defensive side, but those Donaldsons play defense, and it doesn't matter how much they score on offense, they're always going to play defense.
I told this story last year, and I'll bring it up again just since we're talking about Natea, but she had mentioned to Coach Braden Wendt last year that she kind of doubted herself as far as her offensive ability.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, that's, she's very good offensively. And I said at the time, I said, I think we're just scratching the surface or the tip of the iceberg, and she's even that much better now. She's gained a lot more confidence, and she is very capable offensively.
Oh, and that makes complete sense, because without confidence, it's tough to go out there, especially when you start missing a couple shots to take that next one. And she's a player now with that confidence. You miss a couple, you got to take another one because you're that marquee player.
Well, she's not doing it by herself, though. I mean, you've got players like Emma Julka, Coach TJ's daughter, who's stepped up. She's averaging around 10 points a game. Shea Marie Ashley has really stepped up this year. Fine guard. She's averaging 7 points a game. And I love this. She is the second leading rebounder on the team. Shea Marie Ashley gets 7 rebounds a game. And, with Beaver Dam not having quite as much height as they've had in the past, the guards have had to be active in getting rebounds.
Yeah, definitely, and I think that was a question that I had at least to start the year when I saw him play Aquinas. It was just, you got to have, make sure you have good guard defenders, because otherwise they get in the paint a little bit too much. But they clearly must have shored that up at least and started rebounding a little bit better, because that's definitely important for them with that lack of size.
Other players who are kind of coming into their own a little bit, Lucy Gonzalez, 6.9 a game. Abby Guconnect, a junior, doesn't score a ton, but she does a lot on the defensive side, and as far as those rebounds we talked about. So it really is by committee. It's a team effort here, and Natea may be the de facto leader, but they're getting contributions and effort from a lot of different players.
Well, and they understand their roles, and I think that's how you win games too, because especially to start the year, you might not know what your role is on this team, but now midway through we know their roles. And it's a matter of buying into them. And when you're winning, there's clearly some buy-in on roles, especially with the, one player maybe getting a few more points and those other players buying in to know that maybe they're more of a passer, rebounder, and do some other things to help you win.
I would think that, I know for a fact both these coaches are in agreement that these are the types of games, these non-conference games, when you have two really good teams going at it, that can really pay dividends. I mean, first of all, they're measuring stick games. They really teach you a lot about, yourself and what you need to improve on, but they can be beneficial down the road when it comes to, say, playoff seeding, things of that nature.
Oh, yeah, definitely, and that's why you play some of these games. It's the, to get ready for the postseason, obviously, but also you look at, good teams, and we need to help our seed, so you play some good teams, and it's kind of going to do both for you. It's going to, you get a win, it's going to help your seeding process, also lose, but, it's still going to help you in the long term, because you deal with adversity. That I think the teams that don't deal with adversity in the regular season, it's tough for them to win in the postseason when they have to deal with that adversity.
All right, so that's our matchup tonight. It's Beaver Dam and Oostburg in girls basketball. Right now, we'll step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we'll continue our pregame programming. Up next, you'll hear my interview with T.J. Julka, the head coach of the Golden Beavers, right after this break on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And we continue our pregame programming back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson standing by once again with T.J. Julka. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. And, Coach, it's nice to see you. Your team's coming off a grinder of a win last Friday night over a very solid Monona Grove team. I wasn't here for that one, but you were telling me that you played well, but they just wouldn't go away at the end, would they?
Yeah, they really they're scrappy, so they really kind of stayed in it. I think we had almost a 10-point lead at half, and we're hoping we could kind of extend in the second half, but it just didn't work out that way. We wound up, I think, winning by 7, but it was tight right to the end. So kudos to them. They wouldn't give up. They wouldn't go away, and luckily we've made enough plays down the stretch to keep the lead.
We sound like a broken record, but there's just no freebies in the conference, are there?
No, I mean, even the teams with not the best records can rise up and give you some real trouble, and definitely, it's just a testament to the depth, the overall depth of the conference that there's good basketball here, and definitely you got to come to play every night, and you got to really execute for the entire game.
Well, tonight you're going to have to be ready to play, but it's not a conference game. You're actually stepping out of conference tonight, and you've got a very, very good Oostburg team coming in here. They're number 1 in Division III right now, and they feature not 1, not 2, but 3 sisters who are all Division I recruits. I mean, that's a load.
Yeah, I mean they're just such good ball players. So the twins who are the juniors, they are they're large, or say large, but like tall, strong players. One plays a little more post, the other one plays more guard. But honestly, they both have all the skills. They can score from all 3 levels. They're good defenders. I mean, there's no holes in their game. It's going to be an interesting test for us. Definitely from an individual standpoint, one of the toughest of the year thus far. In the talent level that we're going to face tonight.
Well, it's not going to be easy, but is it kind of fun once in a while to step out of conference this time of year, see and play teams that maybe you don't usually normally play?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a nice measuring stick game. So, in conference, you get to know people a little better. You see them twice a year, and then you see them every year. In this case, they're definitely this is a different test. They play it. Those players are different than what we see often. So, in reality, this is and whenever you're playing a top team in another division, that's a really good measuring stick game. These are the types of games you want to play before you get to playoffs, so that you're ready to get that atmosphere.
Yeah, I think a lot of coaches say the same thing, and you're kind of echoing that sentiment that these are the types of games, at least in theory, that when you play them, you hope makes you better.
Oh, certainly. Win or lose, there's a lot you can learn from it. So, they're going to do some things that other teams can't do, frankly, because of some of their talent. So that will really help us, get it on film. We'll be able to break some things down and get better for the next game.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you were telling me off the air that you maybe at some point in the past coached against Coach Ketterhagen of Oostburg?
Yeah, so his daughters are juniors. I coached the junior class through Positively Hoops, and there were times when we were at the same tournaments. I can't remember specifically how many games we played against them. I'm sure we have when they were little. I mean, I'm talking 3rd and 4th grade. That's why it's kind of drawing a blank. But they were great then. So definitely, kind of full circle. And he kind of mentioned that to me when we talked. He said, "Boy, for full circle, we coach against each other when they're little. The kids are little, and now we're doing it again." And obviously, I took a winding road to this job. So this is a surprise for sure.
Well, I imagine it's going to be fun, but like we said, it's going to be tough. What are your keys for success tonight?
So again, as always, we need to protect the basketball and play really good, strong defense. Help defense. When you're playing against really good players, others need to step up and help alongside of it. Our real keys are protect the basketball, run when we can, get as many easy baskets as we can get, and play strong defense.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, TJ. This is going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for your time. Good luck to you and the girls today. Do appreciate it.
Thanks, Mike, and go Beavers.
All right, that's TJ Julka. He's the head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside, and we're back for more right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Don't get caught with an empty pantry and fridge for the playoffs. Your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville has you covered. Snacks, liquor, meat, and everything neat. Stop on over for great meals, deals, and more. For any sort of festivities at this time of the year, make your hosting a clutch performance. There's even plenty of goods for games on the road, too. What are you waiting for? Visit your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville today. Shop online at foxbrospigglywiggly.com.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pre-game show.
Welcome back inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson, Norbert Durst, Aiden Voigt, Daily Dodge TV. Here are the starting lineups. First for the Lady Dutch of Oostburg, coached by Isaiah Ketterhagen. They will start Addie Ketterhagen, a 5'11" junior, along with her sister Riley Ketterhagen, 5'11" junior. Also getting the start, Jordan Lentz, a 5'4" senior. Macy Brugink, 5'8" and a junior. And rounding out the starters for Oostburg is Aubrey Van Ness, 5'6" senior. So again, for the Lady Dutch, Addie Ketterhagen, Riley Ketterhagen, Jordan Lentz, Macy Brugink, and Aubrey Van Ness. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, the guards are Shea Marie Ashley, a 5'6" junior, along with Emma Julka, a 5'7" junior, and Natea Donaldson, a 5'9" junior. Forwards are Lucy Gonzalez, a 5'9" sophomore, along with Abby Gutknecht, 6 feet tall, and a junior. Again, for the Golden Beavers, Shea Marie Ashley, Emma Julka, Natea Donaldson, Lucy Gonzalez, and Abby Gutknecht. We're going to pause, but we're going to keep it right here as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Beaver Dam High School Pep Band under the direction of Colin Galitz. Beaver Dam High School Pep Band with our national anthem. Just a few moments away now from the tip-off of this girls basketball non-conference game. Make Moraine Park Technical College your first choice for an education tailored to your success and growth. With campuses in Beaver Dam, Fond du Lac, and West Bend, visit morainepark.edu/first choice. And be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org and follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. Reminder, you can email the booth during the broadcast tonight. As always, you can send an email to sports@dailydodge.com, sports@dailydodge.com. I'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Maybe you want to say hello to Norbert Durst. Maybe you want to say hello to Aiden Voigt. We would love to hear from you, and the email box is open all night long. Put basketball in the subject line so I know it's you, and we'll be happy to give you a shout-out. In fact, speaking of shout-outs, Norbert, I had a chance to meet one of our regular viewers on Daily Dodge TV earlier tonight.
Nice.
Heidi Nelson was here in the house, and she was watching the JV game in person, and she was so kind. She said she tunes in all the time when she can't be here, and she says, unfortunately tonight, I can't be here for the varsity game.
Yeah.
And I said, well, we've got you covered. And so, Heidi, it was very nice to meet you. And I hope to see you again at some future games, or obviously, you can tune in right here each and every night. So that's why we do what we do. But Heidi, it was very nice to meet you. In the first half tonight, Beaver Dam's going to go right to left as Norbert and I see it, and Oostburg will go left to right. As you can see on your Daily Dodge TV screen, Oostburg in black jerseys and shorts, red numbers. Beaver Dam in the home white jerseys tonight, the green numbers and the green and yellow trim. And this promises to be a dandy of a game. The calendar, Norbert, says, mid-January, but this one might have the feel of a late February, early March game almost, too.
Yeah, it definitely does. The high level of, teams, again, that non-conference game at the middle of the year, late in the season, it's very exciting, can kind of give you that measuring stick, kind of figure out where you're at or where those teams are at this point of the year, and it's definitely should be a fun one. Looking forward to it here.
I mentioned it at the outset. Beaver Dam has won 9 of 10, and Oostburg has won 11 in a row, and it is going to be Macy Bruging to jump it at center for Oostburg, and Abby Gutknecht will do the honors for the Golden Beavers. Macy Bruging, I asked Coach Kettering, I said, is she related to the boys coach? And maybe a distant cousin, but not the daughter of the boys coach. But there are a lot of Brugings in Oostburg, from what I understand. All right, Lady Dutch control the opening tap, and we are underway as Jordan Lentz drives. Underhanded shot off the glass, missed it a little bit strong, and Emma Julka with the rebound and fires it ahead. There's Donaldson going baseline, floats it up, missed it short, and the rebound for Riley Ketterhagen. So each team with a look at both ends, and nobody scored. All right, here is a drive. This is Riley Ketterhagen kicking it out, takes a return feed, and she flips it to the corner for her sister Addie. She'll try the rainbow three and buries it. Wow. Addie Ketterhagen from downtown, and last time I saw an arc like that, it was in St. Louis. That was a lot of air under that, but she nails it, 3-0. Oostburg leads on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. Penetration, but the shot is off the rim, no good for Donaldson. Rebound for Ketterhagen. Riley fires it ahead, and there's a block by Gutknecht out of bounds, as Aubrey Van Ness would have had a layup otherwise, and the Dutch will inbound on the baseline to our right.
Yeah, Oostburg really looking to run to start this game off here.
I think both of these teams don't mind that too much, because both are pretty athletic and like to dictate the tempo when they can. Beaver Dam's done that for a lot of years. All right, this is Bruging. She's towards the right block, kicks it back out. Addie Ketterhagen on the drive into the lane, muscles her way up for a shot. No good, but she got fouled, and that will be our first foul of the game with a minute and 14 seconds gone here in the first stanza. It's 3-0 on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard, and the foul was on Gutknecht. So Addie Ketterhagen will shoot 2. First one is good. She's got all 4 points right now. Addie Ketterhagen averaging 22 points a game. She is 79% from the free throw line. 10 rebounds and 3 assists per game, as the second one missed and goes out of bounds. Those stats, by the way, courtesy of our good friends at WIS Sports. You ever heard of those guys before, Norbert?
Yeah, maybe a little time or two. Also the player of the year the last 2 years in the Big East. All-State the last 2 years. She's really doing it.
Here is Riley Ketterhagen. Bounce pass out through a double team. And on the dribble is Van Ness along the sideline. Now gives it back to Riley Ketterhagen. One hands it cross court. There's Addie for 3 on the right corner. Missed that one short. Gutknecht will track down the rebound. On the one call, that's all scoreboard. It's 4-0 in favor of the Lady Dutch. Here is Ashley into the lane through a double team. Kicks it out. Step back 3 is on the way for Gutknecht. It's high off the rim, no good. Rebound, Ashley almost had it, but it was ripped away at the last second by Addie Ketterhagen, and she fires it over to the left side for her sister Riley. Cross-court feed. There's Lentz for 3, wide open. Book it. Well, she was wide open. Jordan Lentz. She's only about a 20% three-point shooter, but she was wide open there and nails it.
Yeah, and that's huge for Oostburg, because those that have followed Oostburg this year, it's really been, they don't really want to call it the Ketterhagen show, but it has been the Ketterhagen show. So anytime they can get points from somebody not named Ketterhagen, that's huge for them.
7-0. So a 7-0 run for Oostburg to start this game. 15:39 and counting left in the opening stands. It's early, and there's a ball that hit somebody's foot and bounced away from Ashley, and it was stolen. Here is Riley Ketterhagen. She lost the dribble, but got it right back at the last second. Fires it to the left corner. 3 ball. It's too strong, and that offensive rebound rather for Brugink, keeps it alive. So it's a reload here for the Lady Dutchers. A drive. Riley Ketterhagen missed it off the backboard, and Beaver Dam comes away with a loose ball. All right, we are about 3 minutes in. Beaver Dam looking for its first points.
Yeah, they really haven't got downhill at all. There we go.
Until right there, as Shea Marie Ashley. Good timing there, Norbert. That's what we call a segue in the business. Shea Marie Ashley with a nice drive to the bucket, 7-2. So the Oostburg lead is 5 on the one call. That's all scoreboard. 14:40 and counting left in the first half. Here is Addie Ketterhagen, left side fouled as she went up on the left side, and the shot went well over the rim because she got bumped, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and that's the strength of the Ketterhagens, too. And that's one thing that I would say Riley really got a lot stronger, definitely since last season. But, Addie's always kind of had that little bit more of that strength, but that's huge for them.
First free throw is good. Yeah, probably hit the weight room a little bit in the offseason, huh?
Definitely.
So we have Layla Linsenmeyer, a 5'7" freshman, checking in for Beaver Dam. Also checking in Jolie Dronick, 5'7" sophomore. They're typically the first two or off the bench, or two of the first players off the bench. Second free throw is good. So Addie Ketterhagen now has 6. And it is a 8-2 ball game, or should be 9-2, right? She hit both free throws, did she not?
Maybe I missed that first one.
She missed the first one there. Okay. Then she would have 5, and then that would make sense because the other 3 was by Lentz. Got to make sure we're right here. And by the way, Shea Marie Ashley, after all that, goes to the free throw line as she's fouled by Brugink. That is her first personal. First free throw is up and no good for Ashley. Shea Marie Ashley averages 7 points a game, 58.7% at the line this season. One of the top rebounders on this Beaver Dam team. 7 rebounds a game, and she nails the second to make it an 8-3 ball game. Here's a 3 on the way, and it is good from NBA range. Riley Ketterhagen, 11-3. Oostburg in front on the one call. That's all score, but not bashful about that, was she?
She's got range.
Oh, my. Here is Donaldson out near the center circle. Fires it down towards the block. There is Linsenmeyer. Sends it back up to Ashley. Ashley through a double team. Bounce pass. Trying to go back door to Dronick, and it was off of Beaver Dam and out of bounds. I like the idea, but the look was there. A lot of stuff there.
Right.
A lot of traffic on the interstate.
Yeah, that's a tough zone that Oostburg's in, and it's tough for them to get it figured out so far. And a taste of their own medicine, give them a zone.
The 1-3-1 kind of half court here. Here we go with Addie Ketterhagen. It's kicked out of the sideline and actually overshot.
Let's speed you up a little bit.
Yeah, and that's what happens. Forces the turnover. That is, by the way, Allison Schmitz. She wears number 11, 5'7" junior. Had checked on just a little while ago for Oostburg. Wanted to mention that she's out there now. All right, Beaver Dam down 8. 11-3 on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Here's Emma Julka. This is Dronick again. Jolie Dronick on the drive, kicks it out. Julka on the right side, being hassled, and she traveled. Wow, she was being hassled down there, and it caused her to travel. That was good defense by Brugink there. It was all over her.
Yeah, and they're probably just going to have to move the ball a little bit better, knock down some outside shots, because right now they got a lot of feet in the paint, and there's not much you can do right now.
Here's a little lob pass. Addie Ketterhagen out to her sister Riley for 3, and she buries one on the right wing side. Oh, my. That's 2 threes for Riley Ketterhagen to go with 1 for Addie, and it's 14-3. Oostburg on the one call. That's all scoreboard. What a spin move! And Donaldson goes in, missed the layup, put back. That won't go for Dronick. And now they fight for the rebound, and a jump ball is called. The arrow says it belongs to Beaver Dam. I know she didn't score on it, but what a move by Donaldson. The spin and drives in and everything but the finish there. Oh, my.
Yeah, those are the ones they're definitely going to have to capitalize on or get to the line a little bit. That's, find a way to get maybe one of those Ketterhagans out of the game a little bit, foul trouble or something, because, the depth just isn't there for Oostburg, especially without Kinsley tonight.
Yeah, easier said than done to get them, that's for sure.
And that's why they pack that zone in, so then they can help each other out a little bit.
All right, Beaver Dam inbounding. 12.5 minutes to play, opening stanza. And this is Dronick for three. It is off the backboard, no good. Ashley got the rebound, but they blew the whistle. We're going the other way. And did they get her for contact? Yep, they did.
A little bump in the back there.
Yep. So that is the third team foul on the Golden Beavers. And chance to stretch the lead here. Here is a three from the right side. It is no good. We got a 33 out there. I don't have a 33 in my roster. The layup is good for Addie Ketterhagen. 16-3. I'm wondering if 33 might be 32 Van Ness, or maybe I didn't realize, or maybe Spielvogel, 34. Do you have a 33 in your roster?
No,
I don't either. There's a leaner, no good for Donaldson, and we'll check it. We'll get there. Usually that doesn't happen except in football. And a three from the parking lot, no good for Riley Ketterhagen. Ashley the rebound. She's back the other way, turns on the Jets. Now a triple team, kicks it out. Goot Connect has it. And a pass intended for Donaldson, intercepted. Here's a layup at the other. Too strong, it's over the rim, no good for Addie Ketterhagen. You don't see that too often. Beaver Dam catches a break. But they're down 16-3, so they've got some ground to make up. Just the one field goal.
Yeah, they got to get something rolling here.
This is Jolie Dronick out to Ashley, right side. She's inside the bubble now. She takes off towards the rack and got fouled. So that'll stop things with 11:05 to go in the first half. We got a score update here from Beaver Dam girls hockey game. Beaver Dam girls hockey team right now leading the Badger Lightning 1-0 at the end of the first period. Cameron Albert has the goal in that one for Beaver Dam. And now we have a scramble for a loose ball. We had bodies on the deck. And we had a timeout call. Timeout brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam underneath that red awning. They've been in business for 166 years. Along with Norbert Durst, Mike Tronson with you at the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Again, you can send us an email tonight, sports@dailydodge.com. We'd love to hear from you. We're still waiting on that first email, but folks, we know you're out there, so check in with us when you can. And another busy week of games here on Daily Dodge TV. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at my handy-dandy list here. And coming up later this week, we've got, let's see here, Thursday night, we've got the Beaver Dam boys hockey team hosting Shawano. 7 o'clock face-off, 6:45 pregame. Wade Bates will have the play-by-play, and hope you'll join us for that one. And more games Friday and Saturday as well. All right, as we come back to live action, Beaver Dam loses possession, and here come the Lady Dutch, leading 16-3 on the one call that's all scoreboard. This is Lentz. She is worked on defensively by Ashley, who knocks the ball loose. Gonzalez on her. Heine has the ball, trying to get it to Ashley, and she does. Oh, wow. She was
impressive.
on the seat of her pants, and she somehow got it to Ashley. And Ashley, baseline drive, missed the layup. Donaldson, the rebound, put back off the glass, is going to go for Natea. Now, that one results in a bucket, 16-5. Oostburg still in front by double digits, but good effort there by Beaver Dam.
Yeah, a little bit more life.
Long way to go in this one. I mean, I know this is a really good team. We talked about it, but it's early. I mean, we still have 10 minutes to go in the first half. This is Riley Ketterhagen underhanding it out on the dribble. Bruging looking down to Addie Ketterhagen. She's fouled on her shot. She was on the right doorstep, and as she went up, there was contact, and Addie Ketterhagen with an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line, 9:51 to go first half. We had the Oostburg boys basketball team here on Saturday playing the Beaver Dam boys, and Beaver Dam got a nice win in that contest as the first free throw is good for Addie Ketterhagen. And now tonight it's the girls' turn, and this is a home-and-home series for both the boys and the girls as Beaver Dam will make the trip up to Oostburg next year. And that free throw is good.
Yeah, good time to do a home-and-home with Oostburg, especially on the girls' side here.
Yes, absolutely. 18-5 after Ketterhagen hits a pair of free throws. Gonzalez misses a three off the rim, and the rebound, Riley Ketterhagen, and they're going to get a foul on Donaldson here as she was trying to go after that loose ball. That is her first. It's also the team's fifth. 9:39 left in the half. I understand that Oostburg has a newer facility, field house.
Yeah.
Not quite as big as this one, but still very, very nice. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing it next year.
Yeah, I haven't been there, but I've seen photos and video there, and it looks very nice.
I heard it's very nice. Yeah, they get good crowds there. They love their basketball there in Oostburg. Here's a three for Lentz. Off the back iron, it's no good. They're fighting for the rebound. Tie up. Donaldson was fighting for it. Addie Ketterhagen, and the arrow says it belongs to the Lady Dutch. They'll have to inbound on the baseline to our right. Still looking to get it in, and timeout was called by Coach Isaiah Ketterhagen. He was sensing they were in trouble
ticking.
there.
Yeah.
The clock was ticking, so timeout. And that timeout again is brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam. Now, the Beaver Dam Unified School District is committed to its strategic plan and actions that result in growth and achievement for students in our community. For more information on the school success plans and the strategic efforts grounded in supporting academic excellence and social-emotional fortitude, please visit our website or contact your child's principal. Mike, Norbert, Aiden with you, Daily Dodge TV, Tuesday night. Thanks for tuning in for this clash of two of the more elite teams in the state of Wisconsin. You've got D3 number 1 Oostburg, D2 number 5 Beaver Dam, and right now Oostburg with the upper hand, 18-5, 9:15 and counting left until intermission. Here is Riley Ketterhagen to the left corner, faking a three there, and she'll take a return bounce pass. Ketterhagen again on the drive, giving it to Lentz. Lentz kicks it out. This is Aubrey Van Ness. Van Ness right back to Riley Ketterhagen as Lucy Gonzalez was guarding her closely. Here's Lentz to the right corner. Van Ness down there. Gonzalez all over her once more. Van Ness sets the screen. It's taken by Schmitz. Now finds Addie Ketterhagen driving. Floats one up. Oh, made that one look easy. Addie Ketterhagen is putting on a show here early, 20-5. Oostburg on top on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Here's a drive. Gonzalez high up the glass. Well, she took it strong to the basket. Lucy Gonzalez with a big bucket, 20-7. Beaver Dam's going to need a little more of that. 8:15 to go in the half. Here's the ball knocked loose by Ashley. Fighting for it, and she was able to get it to Donaldson. 2-on-1. Donaldson layup, yes, and one. That is a big, big and one for Donaldson. It's 20-9, and the Golden Beavers can get back to within 10 if she can knock down a free throw and complete the three-point play.
Yeah, that's huge momentum there, and that's a foul on one of the Ketterhagens. I mean, that's just part of the game, and you gotta attack them when you can here, and obviously in the points, and just kind of get a little momentum going for Beaver Dam is very important.
Donaldson 76% at the line this year, averaging 20 a game, or just under 20. She knocks it down, and it's 20-10. And again, that was all set up by the hustle on the defensive end by Ashley knocking that ball loose.
Exactly. Their defense is going to lead to their offense. That's going to be important for them.
Taking a three. Now driving. Kicked out by Van Ness. And now Bruging. Back to Van Ness. Round the horn. Lentz feeds it left side for Riley Ketterhagen. Bounce pass to her sister Addie. Addie, a step back three. In and out. Ashley the rebound. That was halfway down. The rim spit it out. Here's Ashley now, flying ahead. Kicks it out right side. Julka plays it on a hop. She'll try a three. Oh, she hits it. Emma Julka from downtown Beaver Dam, 20-13. Beaver Dam's within 7:25 and counting left until the horn. Well, Beaver Dam's now waking up a little bit here. And again, starting with the defensive pressure, and now they're hitting some shots. Addie Ketterhagen, and there's a foul there as she was on the floor.
You can tell that they're trying to do all they can to get Addie the ball in the paint, because not only is she a very skilled and good player, but she's very strong. So once she gets it down there, it's kind of tough to slow her down.
The foul was on Ashley. Shea Marie Ashley picked up her second, team sixth. And there's a turnover off the inbounds, and here comes Julka leading the charge ahead. Julka whips it left side. Donaldson open for three, off the rim short. And that rebound for Lentz. And here's Riley Ketterhagen. Down the lane, now kicks it out. Lentz right side for three, too strong. Rebound, that is Dronick. Jolie Dronick has it, gives it right to Emma Julka. Beaver Dam can cut the deficit down to 5 or less on this possession. It's 20-13. Gonzalez left corner three. Nope, it's a little bit short. And that defensive rebound pulled down there by Brugink. 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. There's a floater up, and it's in by Jordan Lentz. Kind of floats one up, and it goes 22-13. 9-point advantage, and Brugink can also play defense as she knocked one out of bounds into her own bench, but Beaver Dam will keep possession. 6:17 left in this first half.
Yeah, that ended an 8-0 run for Beaver Dam.
Well, Oostburg started the game on a 7-0 run, and Beaver Dam.
It's a game of runs, right?
It is. Basketball, I say that all the time. That's I used to get not lectured, but Bob Heffley, the Hall of Fame Randolph coach, said, Mike, basketball's a game of runs. Mike, basketball's a game of runs. I heard that over and over.
Try not to limit too many on the other side, right?
Exactly. That's exactly what he said. And who would you trust more than Bob Heffley? Here's a three. No, but we've got a whistle, and who's the foul on? It's on Beaver Dam.
I think Donaldson.
Yeah, I think they knocked down Riley Ketterhagen. And let's see. Yep, it's on Donaldson, her second. That's the 7th team foul, so Lady Dutch in the bonus with 5:48 to go in the first half. I don't get to see Bob Heffley too much anymore. He's retired now, of course, but just a class guy. And last time I saw him actually was at the Randolph boys basketball sectional final last March when they were playing over at Portage, and we sat together for a while and reminisced about some old times.
That's always fun to reminisce, especially those times.
Here is Ketterhagen missing the front end of the bonus, and the rebound for Donaldson. Riley Ketterhagen, she's an 87% free throw shooter. That's a rare miss.
Very rare.
And Beaver Dam with a chance to cut back into it a little bit here. This is Goot Connect over in the right corner. Double team, pass to a cutting Gonzalez. Oh, and then she tried to go, I don't know if she was trying to go to, I think she was going to get it to Julka, and she just didn't put enough mustard on it. Pass was intercepted. Lentz takes a baseline pass. Ran into Jolie Drona, kicks it up. Riley Ketterhagen into the lane, got tripped up, lost the ball, and they're saying it's going to be, Oostburg's going to keep it? How's that?
Well, it looked like maybe instead of calling a foul, they just called out of bounds.
They just called out of bounds? Okay.
I mean, that's kind of my take at least.
And now the officials are going to discuss it. The locals aren't real happy about that. You might hear the groaning in the background. Okay, now they're changing it, yeah.
Yeah, if you don't call a foul, you got to call, Beaver Dam ball there. But
now, granted, I live in Beaver Dam, but honestly, I didn't mean that, in a bad way. I thought that was the right call. I mean, my eyesight's not that good, but it's not that bad either.
Right.
She had
usually
it last.
when a person has the ball, and falls, most times that they call a foul, but that time they didn't.
So, but hey, cooler heads prevail, right?
Yep.
And here we go. 5:15 left of the half. Mike Tronson, Norbert Durst, Aiden Voigt here in the field house. This is Ashley. She gets a bounce pass to Gonzalez, kicks it out. Julka on the wing, pump fake, up to Ashley, top of the key, through the double team, lost it, got stripped, and a jump ball was called. Quick hands by Allison Schmitz to force the tie-up, and actually Oostburg's going to get the ball back because of that on the alternate possession. Yeah, you got to be careful. I mean,
yeah, that was close to a foul, but she just had all ball on that, luckily, because I believe she's got two, right? So
I believe so.
yeah, don't need that third in the first half.
22-13. Deep three, Ketterhagen. Oh, she gets another one. Riley Ketterhagen with her third triple. She's got 9 points, 25-13, and a timeout. TJ Julka wants to talk things over. He calls timeout, brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. And we have our, we got our first email of the game. It says, good evening, Mike and Norbert. It says, thank you for calling an exciting game this evening. Good luck to the Lady Beavers. And also good luck to the officials this evening, my friends from the Madison area. And says, well, I'd much rather be on a basketball court officiating somewhere in south central Wisconsin. Says the broadcast makes a long rehab process much more manageable. Keep up the good work. That is from my brother-in-law and faithful official and sports fan. That's Bruce Kaufman. Bruce, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for checking in. I hope that your rehab is going along smoothly. Knowing you, I'm sure it is. And
not too much running around.
He's got to take it easy for a little while. But no, Bruce, good to hear from you, buddy. And thanks for checking in. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. If you would like to check in, sports@dailydodge.com. Just send us an email, and we'll be happy to give you that shout out during our game tonight. 4:45 left in the first half. 25-13 is our score in favor of Oostburg on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. 11 points I've got for Addie Ketterhagen and 9 for Riley. They're doing the bulk of the scoring. But Jordan Lenz does have 5.
Yeah,
so there you go.
And that has been big for them. Those 5 points are always important.
Beaver Dam here with possession, down by 12, and Addie Ketterhagen knocks it into the second row, but Beaver Dam will keep possession. They'll just have to inbound. Lucy Gonzalez right in front of our broadcast, or down below our broadcast area, fires it in from the near sideline. Shea Marie Ashley through the center circle area. Gives it back to Gonzalez with 4:20 and counting left in the half. Ashley, free throw line extended up to Gukanek, left side. Julka, pass was tipped. Julka gets it back. Floats one up with the right hand and scores. Well, Julka was Johnny on the spot to get the ricochet and score 25-15.
Yeah, that worked out pretty nicely for Julka.
It really did. Not the way you draw it up maybe, but she was able to catch that deflection and put it up and in. All right, here is Lentz. Guarded closely by the aforementioned Julka, and she carried the basketball. And so that turnover will give it back to the Golden Beavers. 3:51 left to play in the opening half. It's 25-15. Oostburg in front. Beaver Dam gets the rock, and they had the deficit down to 7 not too long ago. We'll see if they can make a little run here again towards the end of the half. But what did I say earlier? It's not over. I mean, it was a long way to go.
Yeah, it's got to have that defense, because when you're not scoring, you got to at least rely on that.
Gukanek had it stripped. Here comes Addie Ketterhagen. Addie ran into a double team, fell down, the ball's loose, and then Shea Ashley grabbed it but lost it out of bounds on the sideline. And now is Ketterhagen, and she's on her knees. Addie Ketterhagen a little slow to get up, and looks like she is going to be okay. That's a good sign. Oh, you hold your breath there if you're Oostburg. And she's going to come out and just make sure she's all right as Lentz checks back in. So you've got Lentz out there along with Brugink, Riley Ketterhagen, Aubrey Van Ness is going to inbound. Allison Schmidt still out there for Oostburg as well. 3:20 and counting. Van Ness trying to go back door. Ball is loose. Diving forward, Donaldson, and she got it to Julka. What a hustle play here. This is fun to watch. Gonzalez, the right corner three. It's too strong. Out of bounds. Ashley tried to save it, but swatted it right to Lentz. Now here's Ketterhagen taking a return feed. Left baseline drive. Going underneath the basket. Lost the handle momentarily. Got it back. And here is Bruging. To Riley Ketterhagen, who fell down and is going the other way. Did she slide onto the end line there?
Yeah,
I think she did.
Yeah.
It was close, but yeah, when she went down, she still had possession.
Yeah,
she
just
touched
kept
the
sliding.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do we got here? We got another, oops, sorry about that. Let's see here. So we got a message here. It says, does any Oostburg viewers know when Kinsley Ketterhagen returns from her ankle injury? Well, I'll tell you what, folks. Here's Julka for 3. It's off the rim, no good. And the rebound for Riley Ketterhagen. I can't really answer that, give you a solid answer on that, folks. What I can tell you is that we were told that it might be a couple of weeks. And that's the best I can give you. There's a pass that goes behind the intended receiver and out of bounds. Turnover will give it back to the Golden Beavers. Yeah, so they said it could be anywhere to maybe 2, 3, even 4 weeks. Mm-hmm. Somewhere in that neighborhood is probably how long it's going to be. We were really disappointed we couldn't see her play tonight. We were looking forward to watching this freshman phenom. But I'm told that probably give it a good 2 to 3 weeks and she should be back.
Make sure she's ready for the tournament.
And exactly. And if that's wrong, you didn't hear it from me.
You just never know with injuries, and obviously, high school injuries are different than college and pro injuries. So
here is a little floater off the glass and in for Gonzalez. How about Lucy Gonzalez? 4 points in the game for her. 25-17. Beaver Dam back with an 8. $1:45 left in the half. Addie Ketterhagen is back out there now, and a shot up. Ooh, off the back of the iron. No good, but a foul. She was kind of throwing up a prayer, and she got fouled, and it almost went. Shea Marie Ashley just picked up her 3rd. That's the bad part of that if you're a Beaver Dam fan.
Right, and it was pretty good defense by Shea Marie, but better probably offense, and that's where she just got caught a little bit.
First free throw is no good for Addie Ketterhagen. Still an 8-point game. She'll get one more. Minute 41 left to play first half. And the next one is up and good. So it's 26-17. Oostburg on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. 92 seconds and counting left in the half. Oh, Gonzalez just got stripped. Back the other way, Brugink in for a layup. No, but she got fouled. Gonzalez fouled her hard, trying to deny that uncontested layup. And so that means more free throws at this end. Macy Brugink will step to the line. First one is no good for Brugink. Beaver Dam girls hockey team now leads the Badger Lightning 2-0. Goals by Cameron Albert and Brenna Rhodes have them up 2-0 now in that game. Second free throw is good. 27-17. Oostburg by 10. 3-ball, Gonzalez right corner. Nothing but net. Lucy Gonzalez has 7 points, including that triple. 27-20. Oostburg, there's a steal. Gonzalez back the other way. Gonzalez had it knocked loose, got it back, and she's fouled on the way up. Lucy Gonzalez, what's gotten into her here?
What a run here.
Yeah, I tell you what, and she's going to go to the free throw line and try and pull Beaver Dam a little bit closer with 59.1 seconds left in the half. And what did I say earlier? Beaver Dam's going to need more of that.
Right, smart plug.
So here is Gonzalez. And the first of 2 is good for Lucy Gonzalez. Gonzalez, 57% from the line, averages around 7 a game. She's already past that now. She's got 8 points in this one. And she gets about 2 rebounds, dishes out a couple of assists per game as well. And you can see, I've been watching her all season, and she's evolving, and she's slowly getting better.
Yeah,
she
definitely.
Really is. And there's a free throw, and right on cue, she makes the second free throw. 9 points for Gonzalez, 27-22. This is as close as Beaver Dam has been since the early going. 5-point deficit and a foul. Another Beaver Dam foul here, and this is going to put Brugink at the line. Gonzalez, well, and that's another thing here. As well as she's playing, she just picked up her 3rd. So you got,
yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, you got several Beaver Dam players in foul trouble right now. Brugink misses the first free throw.
They have obviously better depth than Oostburg does, but you still, when you're talking about your top tier players, you need them on the court.
Yep, you do. Going to have to be careful. Second free throw is good for Brugink. All right, 28-22, 6-point lead. Oostburg on the one call, that's all scoreboard. 44 seconds and counting left in the first half. Behind the back dribble, Donaldson, shot is up, off the rim, no good. Rebound for Addie Ketterhagen. Underhands it to Riley, and Riley towards the right block, double team down there, underhands it out. This is Van Ness. Up to Addie, Addie to Riley as they play catch. 25 seconds left in the half. Here's a faked three by Van Ness over to the left side. On the dribble now, Addie Ketterhagen one-hands it to the corner. Bounce pass back into the block. There's Addie, puts it up, off the rim. No! Gukenek the rebound. Well, that was a nice effort, but Beaver Dam's defense.
Yeah, good D there.
Yep. Forces the miss. Here's Donaldson, baseline runner. It's too strong. Offensive board, put back. Yes! And one! That is Jolie Dronick. Fouled on the putback. She's got a chance for a three-point play. How about that? Johnny on the spot. Jolie Dronick to make it 28-24, and she's got a free throw pending here. Jolie's a sophomore. And the free throw is up. It is good, and we've got a one-possession game. 28-25. Oostburg as they heave a shot at the buzzer. It's no good. What a finish to the half. And game on here at the BDHS Fieldhouse, Norbert.
Yeah, Beaver Dam doesn't want the first half or the game to stop playing here, but Oostburg definitely wants to figure things out as we get to halftime.
So at the break on the one call, that's all scoreboard. It is Oostburg 28 and Beaver Dam 25. Stay with us. We'll take a break. We'll come back for our halftime report right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
The gang's all here. Chris,
Adam,
and Abby Klodowski here to say Klodowski Real Estate is honored and grateful to have been voted Dodge County's best real estate firm, best realtor, and favorite realtor for 2024.
We love living and working in Dodge County, all of the wonderful people we serve, and the opportunity to give back to our community.
Thank you, Dodge County. Thank you.
Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
The winter weather can play havoc on your hands and hair. Fear not, the folks at Wonder Nails and Spa has just a ticket for you. Call 887-4374 and let them pamper you. Let them chase away those winter blues. Let's talk hair. Long, beautiful hair, shining, whoa, I digress. The team of cost cutters will put a shimmer and shine to your mood, and their retail products are the best in the business. Call 885-0437 today. That's why you hear everyone say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center, and you should too.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we'd like to thank our Swedish friends for bringing the buffet to America. They called it the smorgasbord, but it was a success anyway. So we started our own buffet and loaded it up with pizza, chicken, sides, salads, and cactus bread. And you can even request any pizza you want anytime you visit. We call it Buffet Your Way, because smorgasbord your way, well, that doesn't rhyme at all. Pizza Ranch.
Check out your local Pizza Ranch in Beaver Dam, Watertown, or Waupun, or check out pizzaranch.com.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
We have reached halftime of this non-conference girls basketball game. We've got a good one inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. And at the break on the One Call That's All scoreboard, it is 28-25. Oostburg leading Beaver Dam by 3. Tonight's game brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, and White Construction. Along with our producer and engineer Aiden Voigt, Mike Tronson, Norbert Durst. And Norbert, we take a look at the first half scoring summary, and for Oostburg, well, the Ketterhagen sisters were as we expected. I've got Addie Ketterhagen for 12. She leads all scores in the game, by the way. Riley Ketterhagen right behind her with 9, those 3 triples that she hit. I've got Jordan Lentz for 5, including 1 from downtown. Macy Bruging chipped in a couple of free throws as she finished the half with 2. Over on the Beaver Dam side, I've got Lucy Gonzalez with 9, including a big 3-point basket. Emma Julka and Natea Donaldson, 5 points each. We've got Shea Marie Ashley for 3, and how about Jolie Dronick with a 3-point play right near the end of the half? She finished with 3. So a one-possession game. If you're Beaver Dam, the concern right now is the foul trouble that several players are in, I think.
Yeah, definitely. The foul trouble is the big concern for them. Otherwise, they just need to come out, somehow find what they had going to end that first half and get right back into it. And that's pressuring the basketball. And, you know, they got to try as best as they can. Easier said than done from us sitting up here, but try not to let Addie get in the paint so easy and that post up. Because once she gets down there, it's tough for her to get moved.
Hey, we have some water being delivered up here. That's Lisa Guconnect, Abby's mom. She's kind enough to bring some water, and we're treated so well here.
Right.
We really are.
Of course.
But yeah, no, you were to what you were saying there, Norbert. You mentioned earlier that the effort, the game plan was to try and get Addie the ball
right
in the paint as much as possible. Now she got 12 in the first half, but I mean Beaver Dam was right in this game, so they can't be too dissatisfied with it.
I thought they did very well, after that slow start, but I think that was more just offensive, just a slow start, trying to figure out that zone and how they can score there because right away, obviously they just couldn't find the paint, and it was a struggle to start with, but once they got going on defense, they got in transition, and that's the other thing. They want to get in transition because that keeps that zone out of play when you're in transition. And, defensively, really, I'd say the only thing that I would make sure to point out is do not let Riley come down and pop a 3 at the volleyball line. Like, you got to be making sure you're guarding her because otherwise she's gonna knock down a couple more on you.
And she's already hit a couple. I mean,
right, exactly.
They're not shy about that.
Yeah, it's hand down, man down, or woman down in this situation.
And, it should be an entertaining second half here. Yeah, Beaver Dam, they certainly got it going, and really the offense got going when they picked up the defensive intensity. We talked about it a little bit, but some hustle plays and forcing some turnovers. And I tell you what, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun finish here. So those of you out there on Daily Dodge TV watching on your devices, stay with us because we got a long way to go in a 3-point game. Tell you what, let's take a break. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back, get you ready for the second half in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
Play garage music.
Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They are expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Make Moraine Park Technical College your first choice for an education tailored to your success and growth. With campuses in Beaver Dam, Fond du Lac, and West Bend, visit morainepark.edu/first choice. Getting ready to start the second half here inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson, Norbert Durst, Aiden Voigt, and it's going to be Beaver Dam to inbound to start the second half. Again, you can send us an email tonight, sports@dailydodge.com. We'd love to hear from you during our second half tonight. Plenty of time for you to get one into us, but here we go. Beaver Dam with possession as we start the second half, and they're within 3. They were down double digits once upon a time. That was a long time ago, though. And there's almost a steal, but Gonzalez saves it over to Ashley. Ashley driving back to Gonzalez, sidesteps the defender, free throw line jumper, got it. Oh, Lucy Gonzalez picking up where she left off at the end of the first half. We've got a 1-point game, 28-27 Oostburg. Opening minute of play, second half. Bruging giving it now to Lentz. Kicks it out, deep 3. Addie Ketterhagen missed it short. Offensive board, that's Baker Van Ness missed the shot, got her own rebound, then kicked it out in a reload here for the Lady Dutch. Underhanded shot, that's no good for Riley Ketterhagen, and Jolka has the rebound. Everything but the finish there for Oostburg. Gonzalez thought about a 3, didn't take it. Now drives, and she is fouled. Lucy Gonzalez, what did she have for breakfast?
Right.
She is really feeling it right now. She's in a zone. She had her Wheaties or Cheerios or whatever.
I was going to say the Wheaties, but I guess we're all a little older here that we get the joke at least. So.
Exactly. Oh, here is the first free throw for Gonzalez, and it's good. I had to eat a lot of Wheaties as a kid in Cheerios. Well, I didn't, but my parents both worked for General Mills.
Okay.
And so I did actually eat a lot of Wheaties and Cheerios, and Betty Crocker was our family, a family friend.
Right.
Hey, you could do a lot worse, right?
Oh, definitely. I definitely liked eating Wheaties when I was a kid.
How about this? Beaver Dam has a 1-point lead. 16:50 to go in the game. We're a minute and 10 seconds into the second half. Beaver Dam's first lead, 29-28, on the one called that's all scoreboard. Bad pass intercepted. They were trying to go high-low. Ashley intercepts, and now a little hesitation move. Ashley found a seam. Layup is good. Shea Marie Ashley. The hesitation, and then the seam was there. She found it. 31-28, Golden Beavers lead.
I believe this is 18-3 run. I just counted back there. Pretty good run here for Beaver Dam.
Bruging for 3. That's off the rim. No. What a rebound for Donaldson. Donaldson to Julka. for three on the wing. Nope, that's no good. And Gonzalez, I think, was the last to touch it. Should be going the other way. Yes. Had a pretty good look at that even from way up here, and she appeared to touch it last.
You know, when you said it was, I don't know, was it 20-5 or whatever it was earlier, like, it's Beaver Dam basketball. They'll be all right, Just get yourself figured out on offense, and as long as you play good enough defense, you'll be okay.
You know what? There haven't been too many times over the last 15, 20 years that I've doubted Beaver Dam.
Right.
And I've seen this song and dance before. Mm-hmm. Here is a three for Addie Ketterhagen. Oh, that's good. Well, hey, let's not forget the Ketterhagen sisters are still out there.
Oh,
Addie hits a
definitely.
three. We're tied at 31. They can do that, and they do that a lot. Julka, left side. Gutknecht will try a three. Got it! How about that? Abby Gutknecht connects on a three, 34-31. Little give and go, but Julka, oh, what a play by Julka to deny the give and go. And now we've got a whistle as Riley Ketterhagen was on the ground. There was a collision and a foul.
There,
yeah, bumped her. Because Beaver Dam was all set to go the other way.
I mean, you probably don't like that if you're a Beaver Dam fan. It's a little bump. I mean, got to get calls, though, if you're on offense, too. So.
Yep. That was on Layla Linsenmeyer, the freshman, just her first. All right, here is Bruging. Sends it up top. Riley Ketterhagen. Pass dug out by Bruging. Cross court, Addie. She's on the dribble. Kicks it back out, and that ball's loose. Julka has it 2-0 the other way. Layup counted for Emma Julka. 36-31 in this Beaver Dam defense, ever since about the midway point of the first half, Norbert, has been so good.
Yeah, definitely. They've cranked up that ball pressure and make those passes a lot more difficult. Those drive lanes, they've tightened those up, and it just made things much more difficult on Oostburg. Because early on, they could kind of do whatever they wanted to do.
Yeah, you can see that they're causing some fits here right now. They really are.
And sometimes just don't let certain players to a certain spot. Again, easier said than done, but just don't let them go there that easy. 36-31, and we've got another tie-up. Jolie Dronick forcing the tie-up. Now the arrow says it belongs to the Lady Dutch with 14:49 to go second half. But again, just all over it defensively here. Bounce pass in. Addie Ketterhagen to Riley. Riley out there in NBA range. Not going to take the three. Gives it to Lentz. Bounce pass. Van Ness. Cross court. Brugink. Going against Linsenmeyer. Now Addie Ketterhagen. Worked on by Gutknecht. She's into the lane. Offensive foul. She knocked over Dronick. And I think that's a pretty good call because it looked like Dronick had position. Yeah, that's the right call.
The Oostburg fans might not like it, but that looked pretty solid to me.
Yeah, and she was solidly planted, it looked like, too. So
Timeout. Timeout Oostburg, brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam. Let's take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
All right, back to live action. Beaver Dam inbounding, 14:29 left in the ball game, 36-31. Beaver Dam now leading Oostburg on the one call that's all scoreboard. And here is Gukenik missing the underhand shot. Got her own rebound, though. And then she got stripped as she was trying to push it out to a teammate. Pass ahead. Here's a foul on that Dronick down there, I believe. Kind of lost her. Yep, it's Dronick. Beaver Dam has opened this second half on an 11-3 run.
And that's after ending the first half on a 12-3. So, I mean, they're doing pretty well.
Foul on Dronick, her first. Team's third. And the first free throw is up, and it is good.
Once that cap came off the hoop, you know, they realized it was working well for most players on their team.
Yes. Macy Brugink with the first free throw. She's got another one coming up. 36-32. And now the second one is also good for Brugink to make it a one-possession game. 36-33. BD with the rock and a three-point lead on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. Here is Gukenik being hassled by Brugink. Lob pass Donaldson up near the top of the silo. A little hesitation to the right corner. Wide open for three. Gonzalez off the rim. No. Long rebound. They're fighting for it. Who's got it? Ashley tipped it to Gukenik, and then she got fouled on a drive to the basket. So Abby Gukenik is at the charity stripe. She's 72% on the season. Gukenik will shoot a pair. 13:46 left in the second half. And the first one is no good as it rattles off the rim. She'll get some encouragement from her teammates and try another one. What a game this has turned out to be, as advertised, really. I mean, second one's on the way. Yes, for Gukenik. Thanks to her mom, Lisa, for the ice-cold water at halftime.
Yeah, definitely.
She always takes care of us. She really does. 36-34. All right, this is Lentz. Out to Van Ness. Thought about a three, didn't take it. Now here's Brugink. Around the horn right side. Here's a baseline drive. Ashley getting there to play defense on Lentz. She somehow got it to Van Ness on a bounce pass. Now Riley Ketterhagen for three from the sideline. Nope, it's off the mark. Rebound, who's got it? And it was Van Ness in the land of the Giants. Here's a floater by Addie Ketterhagen. Missed it. Gukenik one-hands the rebound. And here come the Golden Beavers up by 4. We're 5 minutes into this second half. Nice cut. Oh, and that pass just tipped at the last second. Oh, I thought it's going to go back to Oostburg. I thought maybe Ketterhagen was the last to touch it, but it was not, and Beaver Dam turns it over. But I like the idea, though.
Yeah, it was a nice backdoor cut there, yeah. Just those long arms, just good defense. And then you got a double tip off of it.
Yeah, sometimes you don't take into account those wingspans
right.
when you're trying to send a pass to a teammate. It happens. Addie Ketterhagen, ball fake inside the bubble. Hesitation move now left side. Oh, what a move. Oh, missed it off the rim. Rebound is loose, and then coming away with it, Brugink, and then Julka knocks her pass out of bounds. My goodness. Both teams are the quick hands.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't
really.
tell them this is a non-conference game.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, this is... You've got Oostburg out of the South Division of the Big East Conference. You've got Beaver Dam out of the always entertaining and tough Badger Large. Yeah, this has got the feel of a late February, early March game. You know, 3-ball, look out. Here it comes. It's good. Brugink. And it's a one-point game, 37-36. Beaver Dam by 1. Gonzalez will try another three. Yes! Lucy Gonzalez knocks down the trifecta. 16 points in the game for Lucy. 40-36, BD leads. Spin move, shot off the glass, counted for Addie Ketterhagen. Yeah, she's up to 18 points now. 40-38, 2-point lead, Beaver Dam. Gonzalez drive it, lost the handle on it, stripped in the lane, and then Ashley ties up Lentz, and the arrow says it's going to stay on that end. How about Ashley forcing the tie-up to save the possession?
Yeah, she's a fearless player, and she still finds the way, even in foul trouble, to get those jump balls, and that's so important because otherwise, you're out there playing, but if you're not playing the same way you normally play, you're not going to help the team win those big games.
All right, Julka on the baseline to our right, throws it in, and tipped out by Addie Ketterhagen. I saw a gentleman here with a UW Green Bay jacket on tonight. I didn't know if that was maybe one of their future coaches or something here to
very
watch.
Well
possibly.
could be.
I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but because both Addie and Riley are going to UW Green Bay. Underhanded shot, no good. Dronick, the rebound, put back, counted, and one. That's the second time she's done that in the game. A rebound, a putback, and it's another and one opportunity for Jolie Dronick. And the foul was on Van Ness. Gonzalez exits. Linsenmeyer comes back in for Coach T.J. Jalka and company. Jolie Dronick. And one shot on the way, and it is good. How big are those three-point plays she's hit in this game? 43-38. Beaver Dam leads Oostburg with possession. 11.5 to go on the one call. That's all scoreboard. 3-ball Van Ness. Oh, and it's good. Aubrey Van Ness, her first bucket, and it's a big one. It's a triple.
Again, anyone not named Ketterhagen scoring for Oostburg is huge, especially when just two of them are playing right now.
Ashley for three on the left side. No good off the back rim. Long rebound. Tie up, and another jump ball. This time it's going to Oostburg. We had Ashley on the deck fighting for that one. And
yeah, there's not many players I would want over her in those 50-50 battles. I mean, you know, she's willing to stick her nose in anywhere there.
You know, she a lot like her older sister Layla, who is now one of the assistant coaches on this Beaver Dam staff. That's one of the nice things that T.J. Jalka's been able to do with his coaching staff. Here is a pass. Addie Ketterhagen, no good. Rebound was going out of bounds, but saved by Brugink. I'll finish that thought in a second here. There's a pass off the hands of Ketterhagen, picked up by the Beavers. Jalka feeds Ashley for a layup. Shea Marie Ashley, and it's all forced off the turnover. 45-41, BD leads. Here is a pass bobbled but corralled by Lentz. Gives it back to Addie Ketterhagen. Right of the circle. One hands it up to the top of the key. Brugink takes a pass. Feeds Ketterhagen in the left corner. Donaldson's guarding her. Addie Ketterhagen flips it out. Brugink, right corner three. Got it. Macy Brugink, 45-44. The Beaver Dam lead is down to one. Clock running, 10:05 left in this ball game. This has just been outstanding. I mean, two really good teams. And they're putting on a show.
Yeah, neither one's going to go let the other one take an upper hand, or not too much of one anyway.
Nobody's backing down. Jalka missed the three, too strong. Donaldson trying to get the rebound. Fights for it, got an offensive board. Baseline drive, layup counted. Oh, Donaldson. And there is your Napleton 151 drive of the game. Brought to you by our friends at Napleton 151. What a baseline drive and a bucket.
Heck of an attack there.
For Donaldson, 47-44. BD leads by 3. 9.5 to play. Here's a three for Brugink, and ooh, that's no good, but we've got a body on the deck and a whistle, and is that Addie?
Yep.
And she got knocked down. She was a little slow to get up. And there is a foul on Donaldson. That's her third. What I was going to say earlier, though, is that T.J. Jalka has 3 former Beaver Dam players on his staff. Megan Call. He's also got Layla Ashley and Bella A. Striker. And, you know, those are players that were playing through all those conference championship years and state championship years. And the knowledge that they can bring. And it's a three. It's good for Lentz. And it's now tied at 47. But, I mean, they bring they have that championship winning vibe and culture that they can bring to these current crop of players.
Definitely. You can relate to some of those players pretty easily, too, or some of those former players for the current ones.
A couple of them aren't that much older than the players right now. They're just a few years. All right, we're tied at 47, 8:50 to go. This is going right down to the wire as we told you it would. Mike Tronson, Norbert Durst. Here's a drive. Ashley through traffic. Missed the shot, though. And the rebound for Addie Ketterhagen. My goodness, how did she slide through there? Bounce pass on transition. Lentz. Oh, she beat the defense back. Lentz on the drive. And the Lady Dutch have a lead. 49-47 on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard with 8:20 and counting left in the game.
Yeah, that one wasn't very good transition defense for Beaver Dam.
He got burned in transition there. Here's Ashley. Gonzalez around the horn, left side. Julka back to Ashley. Played it on a hop. Now backs up outside the arc. Finds Julka in the right corner. She's guarded by Lentz. Long cross-court feed. Nobody there. I wonder if she thought Gonzalez was going to make a cut and she didn't do it. Yeah. 49-47, timeout on the floor. Timeout brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. Once again, they're located in downtown Beaver Dam. And I do have some hockey scores to pass along, so we'll keep it right here. And these scores that I have, the Beaver Dam boys hockey team leading Whitefish Bay 2-1 at the end of the second period. That game going on right across the street at the Family Center. Mason Poznanski got his 100th career point earlier tonight, 50th goal, too. And in the girls hockey game, Beaver Dam leading the Badger Lightning 3-0. And goals in that game by Cameron Albert, Brenna Rhodes, and Emerson Damon all have scored for the Golden Beavers. I got to call the Beaver Dam girls hockey game last week on Friday night, and they got a nice win, 4-2 that night. Brenna Rhodes had the hat trick. She's just lights out, leading that team in goals, and it's fun to call the hockey as well as the basketball.
That's a fast pace.
That is a fast-paced game, and if you're not used to it, even if you are used to it, sometimes it can be tricky.
You almost have to have an auctioneer come in and call those games.
Pretty much, yeah. I tell you, no, it's a lot of fun to call hockey. That's for sure. All righty, so we have. Want to make sure we don't knock our equipment loose here. Aiden, we're okay there, right? Okay. He's shaking his head at us here. We've had those incidents before, right? All right, here we go. Back to live action. 49-47. Lentz to Van Ness on the dribble, high on the left. Pass to the corner. Bruging, cross court. And Ashley stripped Lentz and fires it to Donaldson. Throws it ahead. Gonzalez underneath the basket. She couldn't get a shot off. She was at a tough angle. Back to Ashley through traffic. And jump ball is called. The arrow says it's going to Beaver Dam. They're going to keep possession here. This is wild.
Yeah.
7:31 to go in the game.
A lot of time.
2-point lead, Lady Dutch. Ashley in the left corner. Up to Julka. Emma Julka fires it right side. There's Gonzalez to Donaldson, just inside the free throw, and spins. What a move, Donaldson! And she goes in for a layup. And she's done that a couple times tonight, using that spin move a little bit.
Yeah, she's been crafty around the basket.
49 apiece on the Gruber Law Offices scoreboard. Lentz shot up, no, but she got fouled. Well, Jordan Lentz, all 5'4" of her.
Having a good game.
And she's playing well and not afraid to go into the land. None of these players who are a little smaller in stature are afraid to go into the land of the Giants there. Foul was the second on Julka. Lentz hits a free throw. She'll get another one. Yeah, I've got Lentz now for 11 points with a free throw pending here. And second one in and out, no good. Donaldson the rebound. And almost threw it away. Julka saves it. Gives it to Ashley. Driving behind the back dribble. Now out to Julka. 50-49, Oostburg leads by 1. Right baseline drive, Gonzalez, and she stepped out of bounds. Well, there was a defender there. That was Van Ness.
Yeah, good defense there by Van Ness to force her so far baseline she goes out of bounds.
Van Ness will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Underhands it to Ketterhagen. Addie Ketterhagen over to Lentz on the left side. Underhands it out to Riley, top of the key. 6:34 to go in the game. Riley Ketterhagen, underhanded shot, got knocked down. She's fouled, and she will pop back up. And as she does so, she'll take a leisurely stroll over to the free throw line. That was the third personal on Julka. Beaver Dam with 6:31 to go. They've got at least 3 players with 3 fouls.
And free throws is going to play a factor here going forward.
Yes, it is. Beaver Dam now up to 6 fouls in the half as the first free throw in and out, no good for Riley Ketterhagen. Yeah, next Beaver Dam foul, and Oostburg's in the bonus. Riley Ketterhagen's going to tie her shoe before she tries the second free throw.
Kind of threw her head up there after that one, like, what is going on?
Yeah, wanted to go in.
One more for Riley. It's good. That's her first point of the half. 10 of the game. That free throw plus 3 3-pointers in the first half. 51-49, 2-point lead Oostburg. 6:20 and counting on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Gonzalez, Dronick tipped it to Ashley. Ashley then lost the handle. Dronick saves it. Back to Ashley. Whips it right side. Here's Donaldson going down low behind the back dribble. Floats one up. Oh, Natea Donaldson. Oh, that's just nasty. And it's 51-51. I tell you.
Not going to stop that. That's for sure.
Nope. And now a foul here as Riley Ketterhagen was bumped, and she's going to go right back to the free throw line. What did I talk about earlier? Donaldson's a special player. That's just one of the many things she can do.
Yeah, especially down the stretch here. They definitely need Donaldson to make some plays, or at least create for someone else to get a basket.
By the way, Ashley just picked up her 4th foul, and so she has to exit here with 5:52 left. And Riley Ketterhagen hits the front end of the bonus. 52-51. This was a lopsided game early, but from about the midway point of the first half on, it's been tight. Second one is good. 53-51. Yeah, once Beaver Dam got it going offensively, it's been game on. 2-point lead, Oostburg. This is Gonzalez. She's had a heck of a game. Over to Dronick. Dronick's had a heck of a game. We could say that about a lot of players on both sides.
Honestly,
we really could. I mean,
a lot of players have stepped up. It's not just, the top couple that you
pass
saw.
Intercepted. Layup is good for Bruging.
And as we talk about other players stepping up, she's been huge for them.
Yes, she really has. 55-51. Beaver Dam down 4. 5:15 to go. Clock running. Ketterhagen not knocked down. Backdoor pass. Dronick. Foul. No foul. It was all ball, I guess. Addie Ketterhagen knocked it away. And she'll take it back from her sister Riley. Now fires it right side. 4-point lead for Oostburg. Van Ness gives it to Lentz. Lentz over to Riley. She'll shoot a 3. No good, but she got fouled on the 3-pointer. Riley Ketterhagen's going to shoot 3 as Gutknecht fouled her on the 3-point shot. Second foul on Abby Gutknecht, and she'll get 3 at the line. Ooh, don't like to see that happening if you're a coach.
No, definitely not something you like to see.
First one is good.
With anyone, but let alone somebody that shoots at almost 90 from the line. But you don't like just foul jump shooters.
Here's the second of 3. Good.
And that one is something, that over the years has changed too. You got to let them land, and that's one of those landing situations. You got to keep them from, rolling an ankle or something like that.
Third and final attempt. No good. Offensive rebound, and that's Bruging. Oh, they've done a great job on the boards tonight. Have the Lady Dutch. Some key offensive rebounds.
Yeah, they're fighters.
Yeah, they really are. And here is Riley Ketterhagen's 57-51. Oostburg by 6 with 4.5 minutes to go on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Bruging gets it out to Lentz. Lentz into the lane. Bounce pass left side, Van Ness. She goes towards the block, sends it up top. Bruging driving down low off the glass, missed it wide. Rebound was tipped to Dronick, who was falling down. And that's because Ketterhagen kind of rolled right into her. And they're going to get Addie Ketterhagen for a foul, and she was kind of pleading her case there, Norbert.
Yeah, and there's just nothing. She just caught in a bad spot, and that's what it is there, right? Unfortunately for her. And that's her 4th, Addie's 4th.
So, yep, that's the 4th on Addie Ketterhagen, as you mentioned. Here is Gutknecht to inbound to Julka. 4:12 to go. Beaver Dam down 6. Julka just inside the center circle. Pass right side for Ashley in the corner. Giving it back now to Julka, over to Gonzalez. And we have a whistle. TJ Julka is not a happy camper. He is not happy with the call here. It's a foul on the Golden Beavers. And he got right into the grill of that official, but luckily he...
Yeah, right, and I mean, I think there is a bit of at least an argument. This is the first year with the flapping rule, and I know, like, I haven't seen it called yet this year. Games that I've watched, I have seen a warning, but some of those have been a little dicey.
Well, initially it looked like there was going to be free throws. No,
right.
It's actually because it was an offensive foul.
Yeah, because they called something in the paint there,
in
right.
the paint. So they had to inbound Oostburg, and now they'll bring it up the floor. I give credit to TJ there. This is a heated, game, and emotions are high, but
maybe a little.
There's a steal. Donaldson going in, layup. Oh, she got fouled. Missed the shot, but got fouled. You live dangerously when you get into the grill of an official like that.
When I think the official did a good job by letting him vent, because I think in that situation, knowing how the game's been played out, he does have a little bit of an argument there.
So the foul was the third personal on Van Ness, and here's Donaldson's first free throw. It's good. We talked about all the Beaver Dam players in foul trouble. Some fouls starting to mount on the Oostburg side too. 57-52, and now Donaldson can cut it to a 4-point game, and she does. 13 points in the game for Natea Donaldson. 57-53, Lady Dutch lead on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. 3:25 and counting left to play. This is Addie Ketterhagen on the dribble. Duke Connect watching her. One hands it to Lentz, near side. Back the other way, here's Bruging. Now Lentz to Van Ness. Use it off for Addie going far side. She's up high on the right, trying to get away from Duke Connect. 2:58 to go. Long cross-court feed to Lentz. Lentz off the rim, it's no good. Rebound tip to Ashley by Julka. All right, Beaver Dam down 4. But they've got the rock now. 2:46 and counting left to play. Try and draw something up in the sand here. Here's Donaldson. Out to Julka. Cross court, high on the right. Gonzalez thought about a three, but not going to take it. Maybe a smart move there. Just kind of work it around a little bit. Be patient, And you have little timers. You can be patient right now. You're only down 4. Donaldson spins. Missed it short in the rebound for Riley Ketterhagen. She's done that move a couple of times tonight. That one she just shorted. Yep, it was a good look. Yeah. And timeout, Oostburg. And this timeout is brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. Let's take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
The gang's all here. Chris,
Adam,
and Abby Klodowski here to say Klodowski Real Estate is honored and grateful to have been voted Dodge County's best real estate firm, best realtor, and favorite realtor for 2024.
We love living and working in Dodge County, all of the wonderful people we serve, and the opportunity to give back to our community.
Thank you, Dodge County. Thank you.
Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
Mike Tronson, Norbert Durst back inside the field house along with our videographer and engineer Aiden Voigt. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Dodge TV. 2:09 left to play in this non-conference girls basketball game. Oostburg inbounding, leading Beaver Dam 57-53 on the one call that's all scoreboard. All right, this is Addie Ketterhagen. Gonzalez guarding her all the way, and now foul. And this one will go on Lucy Gonzalez, which will be her fourth. And Addie Ketterhagen is at the line.
Yeah, they might just have to start using a few just for fall purposes here, offense, defense.
Get the hands team out there.
Right.
First free throw is good for Addie Ketterhagen. Again, their younger sister, the freshman phenom Kinsley Ketterhagen, is out for a couple of weeks as the second free throw is good with an ankle injury. (59-53). 6-point lead, Oostburg. Minute 52 to go. Ashley to the top of the key. Three on the way, Dronick. Oh, she nails it! Jolie Dronick. Are you kidding me? Nails a three. Timeout, Beaver Dam, a minute 44 to go, and it's 59-56. It's a 30-second timeout brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. We'll keep it right here. How big has Jolie Dronick been tonight? Two old-fashioned three-point plays, and with that, ice water in her veins, nails the line drive three.
Yeah,
Are
just
you
huge.
kidding me?
Just huge for Beaver Dam, because again, like anytime you're getting points from some of your other players that aren't their big scorers, it's huge, and especially in a game where you're down 6 before the three went up.
What a game she's had, and
she just scores in threes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, oh my, what a time for that though.
Now Beaver Dam just got to buckle down on defense, and if they're going to foul it, if you can again find a way to keep it out of Riley's hands here, then maybe you can foul somebody else or pressure them hard before fouling.
All right, full court pressure. Riley Ketterhagen in the backcourt, hassled, throws it over to Van Ness. She gets it across.
Yep.
And a quick foul there by Linsenmeyer. Yep. There's that hands team we were talking about. Linsenmeyer, the foul.
It's got to make somebody else beat you, right?
Right, exactly. That's it. So free throws coming up here. I should say plural free throws. And the first one is good. Van Ness making it a 4-point game, 60-56 Oostburg. Minute 36 left. Oostburg is looking for its 12th win in a row. Second one no good. Gonzalez the rebound. 4-point game. Beaver Dam has won 9 out of 10. So both these teams have been streaking. Gonzalez to Donaldson. Out to Julka for three. Bullseye! Emma Julka. We've got a 1-point game with $1:18 to go. 60-59. Lady Dutch lead. They've got the ball and a blocking foul on Julka. And the locals thought it should have gone the other way, but it's going to put Riley Ketterhagen at the line. That's okay if you're a Beaver Dam fan. It's not the end of the world other than the fact it's her fourth. I mean, but yeah, the homestanding fans to our right here were up in arms about that one.
Yeah, the arm was up, but a lot of times you got to make movement on there, and she has a little bit today, but you know they didn't call it, so that's just how it goes. But they haven't really called any offensive fouls, so I mean that really hasn't been a thing that's been calling that kind of stuff.
Riley Ketterhagen makes both free throws, and it's 62-59. Beaver Dam trailing by 3, 68 seconds left in the second half. Donaldson, there's a lane to the basket. Layup, yes, and one! It was, the seas parted. There was nobody there, and by the time the defense got there, it was too late. Natea Donaldson.
Yeah, and that's 5 for Addie.
Yep, and that should be her 5th, as you just mentioned. But Donaldson can tie the game with a free throw, but first Addie Ketterhagen fouls out, and she finishes with 20 points. I've got her for 20, and she is done with a minute left. And now Donaldson can tie the game with a free throw. It's up. No good. Rebound. Lentz. 1-point lead, Oostburg. Under a minute to play. Hold your breath, folks. We're going down to the wire. It was a ball not loose, almost stolen. And they better get it across, and a
Calls
timeout. Yeah,
Could use some
Isaiah
timeout there.
Ketterhagen said, we better call timeout or we're going to lose this one. This is something else. Timeout brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam. 49 seconds left. I'm going to be out of breath here pretty soon.
Right.
But I tell you what, this is high octane, really good, entertaining girls basketball.
It definitely is, and it's going to be a finish here with 49.7 seconds left. On that right there, it looked like Beaver Dam was going to get a steal to a layup because Riley went back behind the back, and they were jumping that, but I think it hit somebody's foot and popped up, and at least it didn't cause a easy 2 points for Beaver Dam if you're Oostburg.
49.7 seconds left. And it's 62-61, Oostburg on top on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. Mike, Norbert, Aiden, we're all with you today. And
now you do not, you try not to as much as you can let Riley touch the basketball. I mean, it's.
Again, Beaver Dam's got the hands team out there because they're going to need a quick foul here. Layla Linsenmeyer's out there. Kennedy Carroll also checked in. This is Riley Ketterhagen, and still no foul, 40 seconds. Lentz back to Riley. Linsenmeyer's on her. No foul. Oh, there's the contact. Okay. That took a while.
Yeah, it did.
It took a lot of time. And, yeah, Beaver Dam's going to make a hockey line changer because they had the hands team out there because they want, those are players that have fewer fouls or no fouls. You had Dronick out there. You also had Kennedy Carroll, I mentioned. You had Breland Dassler was out there.
Yeah, the thing was, once Riley made the pass, they just allowed it to come right back to Riley. And as soon as she makes a pass, you have to get right into her so she can't get that ball back.
Brooklyn Carroll's also out there for Beaver Dam, and the first free throw is good for Riley Ketterhagen. And the foul was on Linsenmeyer. She actually picked up her fourth on that one. And now here come the starters back in. It's a 2-point. Now, even if she makes the free throw, the second one, it's a one-possession game with 30 and a half seconds. Riley Ketterhagen, one more. Good. 64-61, Oostburg leads, 30 seconds left. One possession game. Here is Shea Ashley. Gonzalez for three in the tie, no good. And the rebound for Brugink, and then she's fouled quickly with 21.8 seconds left. Ooh.
Really good look there.
It was a good look. And she was hot early in this game, and so I don't really have a problem with that, but she just didn't get it to go.
I think that's a shot you want in that situation.
All right, so free throws at the other end, two of them coming up here. And now here's the first one. It is good. That's a big one because it's a two-possession game as Brugink will get another one here. Second one, no good. Rebound, and Dronick has it. 21 seconds left. Beaver Dam's got to hurry. Down two possessions. Here's Donaldson, 14 seconds left. Got to hurry. They need something quick. This is Dronick in the lane. 8 seconds, and she's stripped. And a quick foul. Brugink is fouled by Ashley, and that's pretty much going to do it, you would think, with 5.7 seconds left. Yeah, Beaver Dam, they just took a little too much time down here trying to get something going, and by the time they tried to get a shot off, the turnover, that's the fifth on Ashley, by the way. Shea Marie Ashley finishes with 7 and gets a hand as she exits, but here's Brugink, and Brugink makes the first free throw. I tell you what, I think you're going to point, as you mentioned, big time to Macy Brugink as a reason why Oostburg's going to win this game. 66-61, misses the next one, but it doesn't matter. 4 seconds left. And here is a pass to Donaldson. She'll try the three. Got the three at the buzzer. But Beaver Dam comes up just short in this clash of the Titans. And a nice standing ovation for both these teams. What a battle is right. Your final score on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. Oostburg 66 and Beaver Dam 64. With the win, Oostburg is now 12-1. They've won 12 in a row since their season opening loss. Beaver Dam still a very respectable 9-3 after this thriller here tonight at the BDHS Fieldhouse. What a game! And I'm out of breath here, Norbert.
Right. Well, it was an exciting game, and it never slowed down. I mean, right into the final shot of the game. So the Oostburg Lady Dutch get the victory. Tell you what, we're going to take a break. We'll come back for our post-game report right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Play garage music.
Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They're expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Postgame Show.
And we welcome you back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse for our postgame show. Mike Tronson, Norbert Durst with you on Daily Dodge TV. Aiden Voigt is here, our videographer and engineer. What a ball game this was. And Oostburg hangs on for a 66-64 victory over Beaver Dam. We're going to have Coach TJ Julka come up here in a little bit to share some thoughts. But Norbert, I tell you what, this was a fun one for a cold, frosty night in mid-January here. This is just a kind of a preview of what's to come here later in the season and into the playoffs.
Definitely. I'm definitely glad I made the drive over here. And, obviously we talked about it earlier, but no Kinsley Ketterhagen, which, a little unfortunate for us and, us, the other viewers. But, it's get her healthy, ready for the postseason. There's still ways away, but, it's going to be here before we know it because, those two teams are going to be playing hopefully for a long time if you're fans of Oostburg and Beaver Dam in the tournament. At start the year, I probably wouldn't have expected Beaver Dam to be where they're at right now. And, in a sectional that, is a lot more open than you would expect it to start the year. West De Pere, I believe, is in there. And, there's some good teams, but, they're playing very good basketball right now, even though you lose to a very good Oostburg team here.
Well, I see Coach Julka has made his way up.
Yep.
Do you mind if we
definitely.
Changing the headset here? Yeah, we gotta do a little switcheroo here, but we'll get that all situated. And thanks for coming up, Coach. All right, we'll get everything situated here. And TJ, you hear me okay in there, buddy?
I sure can.
Thank you for coming up. Wow, what a game. Obviously the final score wasn't what you wanted, but I tell you what, your kids battled so hard in this game against really good competition. It was a slow start. Offensively for you guys, but boy, once the lid came off the basket, things were a lot different.
Yeah, right. We did a nice job of starting to get some things to work for us. Again, it's like we talked about. It's going to be different players every night, and I'm not sure who scored what, but I know Lucy had some buckets and some of that stuff. And again, we don't really know who are outside of Natea on a regular basis who's going to be that second fiddle. And it's really a testament. It's good that we have different players that can do it all the time. Feels different than the other game that we lost here with Aquinas. That felt different. This just felt different. Obviously, we're a more veteran team. So again, we were right there at the end. A couple things break our way towards the end, and we might be able to get them. So even Natea, gets to the line. That might change things a little bit. But again, you can't fault anybody. We played hard. Again, that's the one thing, right? That hasn't changed since the Aquinas game. We play hard, no matter what the score is. So it's really nice to coach a team that really plays hard.
Well, as you mentioned, Taya, she had 18 points tonight, so she's
going
to
do
that.
Office.
Yeah, just another day at the office. You were talking about second fiddles, and I hate to use the term second fiddle because tonight they weren't playing second to anybody. And I'll mention a couple here. Lucy Gonzalez was phenomenal. 16 points I have her for. She had a couple of threes. She really helped to get you going early in that first half when things had started a little slow. Lucy was outstanding. I thought, how about Jolie Dronik? Are you kidding me? She had two old-fashioned three-point plays, and then that huge three towards the end, the line drive three that she hit. What an effort!
She's just a bulldog. She gets on the court because she can defend up, in size.
Yeah.
And we knew that from day one. But then she gives us more offensive than we actually thought we were going to get early in the season. She never really tries to do too much. And most of the time, she waits for a rotation, gets an open shot, it's a shot. Now tonight she got to the basket a few times, which was great. So that's really good. That's another step in the right direction for her. Really looking forward to some big things from her coming down the stretch.
Yeah, no, she stepped up big tonight, as I mentioned. Shea Marie Ashley fouled out, but she had 7 points, and she was, when the offense got going, it was kind of a correlation because you really ramped up the defensive pressure, and you were forcing turnovers, and she was a big part of that. She was, she was getting her hands, on the ball and forcing, tips and tie-ups, things of that nature, and that was huge.
Yeah, for sure. She's she's a really good defensive player. Honestly, we have, several players who are really good on the ball and off the ball, really, and can help. She plays passing lanes really well. She's also one of our best help defenders. So, again, she does a really good job, and that's that's really big. So, she doesn't always show up in the stat line except for a lot of times rebounding. Of course, she rebounds a lot bigger than she actually is. But, again, sometimes for some of our players, the assignment we give them is to, make it hard on one of their players, and then it allows other people to get some steals and some of those things. And, again, we're a team, so that's, everyone's got a job to do. And tonight, for the most part, we executed our jobs, which was great.
Those the Ketter-Higgins sisters, we talked about them a little bit. They are tough. I mean, Addie, 19. I've got Riley for 18. Talk about your, what the job you did on them defensively, and are you pleased with the? I mean, they're going to get their points.
For sure.
I mean, they're going to get their points.
They're on the same team.
Yeah.
Two future Division I players. So we don't see that. A lot of times, in a game. In most of our games, we're going to see one kid's going to be playing in college or two kids that are playing in college, but it's not always D1 players. And their size to skill is a really big deal, because they're listed at 5'11". I thought they were a little shorter than that, to be honest, but they're definitely strong. And we're covering them, with Abby Gukin that we started on Addie, and then Natea and Emma kind of took turns on Riley. Natea's strong. Emma gives up a lot of size to her, but again does a good job with her feet, keeps her hands back, and can make it tough. So again we knew they can score at all three levels. They'll shoot from way back past the 3-point line, so we knew that was one of the things we have to look at. But also that they'll get to the basket. But testament to some of the other players. They had other players hit big shots in the second half when we had a lead. And that was really probably the difference in the game on flipping the score. But, to be honest, we talked about that. You're going to have to give them something. so and we were really honest with our team about it, that hey, look, if someone else beats us, we're going to have to be okay with that. So I'm going to be able to sleep okay tonight on this one. It's really funny. I feel really good about how we battled. And really good about how this game went, with the exception of the final score. You want to win every game,
right? Absolutely.
But definitely, loved our effort, loved what we're bringing. And again, I feel like we're going to continue to get better defensively because we're a young team, and we are definitely improving.
Well, you mentioned that games like this, TJ, they're a barometer game, a measuring stick game. You learn a lot about yourself. And I don't know what your expectations were coming into this game, but I would think that you've got to be pretty pleased.
Oh, for sure. I mean, again, this is a team that I'm sure if you ask them that they're expecting to be at state this year in their division. And for everything I saw on film and tonight, that's rightful. That's a good goal.
Yeah.
The more teams you can play at state, regardless of division, state teams are different, and we're seeing that. So this is good. This is where we want to be. We feel like we have a real chance to get there if we have some things break our way and we play well. These are the types of teams we're going to see to get there, and once you get there.
And now after today, you got a couple of days to prepare for the Badger Challenge,
right.
and it is official. You are playing Stoughton
Correct.
on Saturday, correct?
Yep, Saturday at 5:40 down in Oregon.
Yep.
And again, so we're going to get back to work. Get that game, and then it's a quick turnaround after that too. We have one day off, and then we go to Tulsa East.
Monday night.
Which, I mean, again, is another one. Another meat grinder game, right? But again, can't look past Stoughton because we really got to prepare for them. Make sure that we're ready to go. Again, we're a type of team that we can be really good, and but honestly, there are teams that if we don't play well, can get us, and we don't want to have that happen. We don't want to stub our toe on some team that we feel that we can handle.
Well, I mean, I tell you what, it was a heck of a game tonight, and I tell you what, I thought your girls played extremely well. Once they got going there, they were right there, battled all the way. I know it's not the final score you want, but
right.
But I kind of agree with you. You said you actually feel okay even though it's a loss. And you know what? I mean, I'm feeling really good about this team, even though they came up 2 points short today.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Again, we're again, if you keep battling, then you can't really, you can sleep at night. Obviously, you want to win, and you don't want to have a lot of games where you're saying, well, we played really hard but didn't win. But we found ways to win games this year all throughout the year. So, again, the other thing is we're a team that if you get us down early, it's not over. We're down big early again, and we've done that 3 or 4 times this year, and most of the time we've come out on the top, on the good side. So, at halftime I said, look, we're doing great. We're right there. So we erased the bad start, and here we go.
All right, well, thanks for coming up here, TJ. I really appreciate it. Of course. What a game this was, and I tell you what, go get ready for Stoughton and all those exciting non-conference games coming up.
More work to do.
More work to do, but no, I appreciate your insight. Thanks, somebody. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Mike, and go Beavers.
All right, that's TJ Julka, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining us here on the post-game show. And again, Beaver Dam coming up just a few points short tonight, 66-64, as they fall to Oostburg in this non-conference battle. Now, let's give you the final individual scoring for Oostburg. The Lady Dutch were paced in this one by Addie Ketterhagen. She finished with 19. I think I might have said 20 earlier. It's actually 19 points for Addie Ketterhagen, and she ended up leading all scorers in the game. Riley Ketterhagen with 18 points. It was Macy Bruging with 14. And let's see, also in double figures was Jordan Lentz with 11. So the Lady Dutch had 4 players in double figures. Rounding out the scoring was Aubrey Van Ness with 4. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, they were paced by Natea Donaldson's 18 points, most of those coming in the second half. 16 points for Lucy Gonzalez. How about Emma Julka with 10 in this ball game? 9 points for Jolie Dronick. And let's see, 7 points for Shea Marie Ashley and Abby Guconnect with 4. So with the loss, Beaver Dam now 9-3 overall. Golden Beavers play Stoughton in the Badger Challenge this coming Saturday at Oregon High School at 5:30. Meanwhile, for Oostburg, their next game comes up on Friday night as they will host Cedar Grove, Belgium. And Norbert Dursey's going to head off here, but thank you so much for coming up and being on the broadcast. Take care, my friend. We'll see you down the road, okay? Yeah, Norbert Durst, he's the girls basketball writer and content manager for WisSports.net. I want to thank him for being on the broadcast here tonight. And what do we have here? We have, Beaver Dam boys hockey team beat, Whitefish Bay 4-3 here tonight. And I'm looking at Doug Kraft right now talking with Wally Lukashinsky on the broadcast, the post-game show. What's that? Whitefish Bay. Okay, it was Whitefish Bay. So, yeah, I was going to check that because we had scores coming in all night from the hockey games. So the Beaver Dam boys beat Whitefish Bay 4-3. And let's see, last I had the girls hockey game, Beaver Dam was leading the Badger Lightning 4-1. I'm not sure if that's gone final. Do we have a final on that one, Aiden? Okay, but they were ahead 4-1. Looking ahead here for upcoming broadcasts, coming up on Thursday night, we've got Beaver Dam boys hockey for you on Daily Dodge TV as the Golden Beavers host Shawano, 7 o'clock for the face-off and the pregame show at 6:45. Then coming up on Friday night, we've got a pair of games on Daily Dodge TV. We've got the Beaver Dam girls hockey team hosting the Central Wisconsin Storm. That'll be a 6:45 pregame, 7 o'clock face-off on Daily Dodge TV this Friday night. And also on Friday night, we'll have Beaver Dam boys basketball hosting Oregon here on Daily Dodge TV and simulcast on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. I'll have the call. That one pregame show at 7 o'clock. Tip time is at 7:15. 66-64, your final in a thriller tonight as Oostburg edges Beaver Dam here in the Fieldhouse. That's going to wrap it up. We want to thank our sponsors. Our presenting video sponsors tonight include the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for Your Home, Moraine Park Technical College, and White Construction. I want to thank all of you for being with us. Aiden Voigt is our videographer, engineer, and producer extraordinaire. Aiden, thank you so much for all you do. We couldn't do it without you. You're the best, buddy. And also a special shout-out once again to Norbert Durst for Aiden and for Norbert. My name is Mike Tronson saying so long from the BDHS Fieldhouse. Have a great evening. This has been a Daily Dodge TV Sports presentation.